In this video, I'm rolling with Mike. Mike is a good white belt. He's been training at least a year that I know of, maybe longer, consistently. And super strong, big biceps. And which I don't fault him for that. I'm just updating the viewer. So here he was trying to do like a smash butterfly pass, I think, something to that extent. Now I'm playing like a spider guard. I know, I play no-gi spider guard, it's weird. But it's effective. Sometimes I don't even have to grab his wrist, I could just keep my foot on the bicep. And it acts as a frame. So there he tried to run around, I just got my hook in, I was ready to sweep him, and then he stopped. He identified it. He's got good sensitivity, it's getting better. There he tried to hold my arms down and just run around my guard. And now we reset. There's a little girl dancing near my camera. It's open mat today, and there was kids class before that. The school is very busy. There's music playing. So here I was looking for the sweep, but he backed out. He's been playing a very clever game. He backs away whenever he feels threatened. And it's tough to overcome. So I got my double wrist control. That's where I like to be. Foot on the hip, double wrist control. Trying to arm drag. He can't go, basically he can't go to his left. So he's identifying that and he's going right. There I'm trying to do a snap down with his head. And when he backed out to defend, I was able to come up on top with it. It was basically on his overreaction. But even after trying a snap down, that does require strength. I don't want to hear people telling me, you know, when you're doing a snap down, it requires strength. But look how calm I was after I came back up and was in his guard. My arms are relaxed. I'm not continuing the tension. So there I tried to staple his legs. Here I pushed him off the mat. It shook the camera. In all honesty, I'm getting a little frustrated trying to connect with him. Because he's trying, you know, he keeps backing out and he's being very clever. So there I was able to get my foot under his ankle and just do a quick ankle pick. So simple, so basic. And able to get a much stronger person who knows jiu-jitsu on their back pretty quickly. So now he's trying to play like a knee shield guard. I'm not doing anything, which allowed him time to stand up, which is what he should be doing. So now again, I'm just stopping him from getting the controls that he wants. He finally got his hand on my head. I stripped it immediately. Oh, there's the little girl again. She's going to be a player one day. So he's trying to pass. Now he's doing a better job at trying to pass my butterfly guard. You want to get one of those legs under your arm. Not one arm in and one arm under. That's the worst place you could be. So that opens him up for the sweep. Sorry, the kids are leaving. Now he's in my butterfly guard. I'm controlling a much stronger arm because my arm is in a better position. It's straight, it's locked out, it's easy. He's not going to be able to push in on that. So here he's saying he doesn't know how to address that guard. Sorry about these guys. He's trying to run around my guard. He's trying to play it athletically. As you can see, I got his foot in my hand and my hook's in. Oh, and there's the sweep. That's my favorite part of jiu-jitsu, being able to just catch a nice, smooth, effortless sweep. It's such an amazing thing. It encapsulates all the principles in jiu-jitsu, especially circling. So here I snapped him down. This is very popular at Marcelo's. And now I'm just going to lift my hands into his throat to get the tap. And extending like that, what he did with that extension, that was even worse. It put himself deeper into it. I just said to him, do you see how little effort it took, to finish it? The submission shouldn't be cranked, or you shouldn't be grunting. It should be the cherry on top. Tried to run around my guard. We're resetting. Now I got my butterfly in. I repummeled the head. Here I let him get hand control. You've seen me do that before, and then I pop up into the triangle. But he's sitting on my hooks. He's trying to pass. And I'm able to sweep him, and then he stands right back up. I know you couldn't see it, but that's what happened. So now he's getting a little more aggressive, trying to see if he can up the intensity level. Here I went for the Kimura, and it caused him to fall back, giving me the sweep. I'm threatening the ankle lock. Oh, more of a threat, and I'm able to finish there. He just leaves his foot hanging in the air. Eventually, I want to take it. Like I said, I've been practicing my foot locks. I know that wasn't fancy, but I feel like the more people I ankle lock, the better it will get. Here he's asking me for advice. I was saying just pull the guy forward. Don't just leave your foot hanging up there so I can pull it off. Even when I'm teaching Mike, if you notice, everything he does is very intense. So his mind is going 100 miles an hour. And the key to being a good purple or brown belt is your mind is always slow, steady, and calculating when training jiu-jitsu. You don't see rushed movement in anything. So here we're getting into a lot of hand fighting. He's much stronger than me. Thank God for all those years of Wing Chun. Here I'm looking to get under him. A sweep I've been doing a lot. And I'm telling him, look, your arm's in trouble here. If you leave your arm here, it's going to be a problem. And he left it there. And I showed him, basically why it was a problem. With a nice sweep. Right to mount. That was a big hip bump. So I went right to the gift wrap, right to S mount. Then I had the seat belt. When I fell back, he fell to my side. I didn't want to lose back control, so I just went to side control. And here I'm able to pull his arm out and finish with the Kimura. More because I surprised him. Because if he knew that was coming, there's no way I would have finished it. Because his strength would have trumped mine. Oh, and that ends the round. This was a long round. This was over 8 minutes. So he's telling me there's something to that extent now that the round was, we actually did almost 2 rounds. So this is the first time I'm talking to the camera. Anyway. Thank you for watching, and please like, and if you haven't already, subscribe. More videos with Mike to come.